Hello and welcome back everyone. Today's video is sponsored by a company called Wigs Gal. They sent me a 20-inch 150% density wig. It's supposed to be a full lace, but to be honest with you guys, it's lace in the front and it's like a material in the middle. So I was unable to bleach the knots. I just want to disclaim that. And also I'm showing you guys a parting space. They did ask for me to put this up into a ponytail, but to be completely honest, I didn't do a ponytail just because it wouldn't look right, just because there's not a lot of parting space in the front, and I like to be able to like maneuver my ponytail, so I just opted to do the hair down. So this is how the hair looks straight out of the packaging. I'm going to show you guys the hairline. Now this is a super full hairline, so if you're a beginner, I would recommend taking this to a hairstylist. I would not recommend plucking this yourself because it took me probably like 30 minutes to pluck this wig, which is long for me. Normally I can pluck a wig in like 5 to 10 minutes or less. I'm talking the entire thing because they come pre-plucked now. This one is not pre-plucked. It's super full, 150% density. So you're gonna have to put the work in to make sure that this looks realistic. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pluck this, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how much hair I ended up taking out. While I'm plucking this, I'm just being sure to part this, go in and create like a zigzag motion. I'm going behind the hairline, then I'm going back in front of the hairline. I'm also using a spray bottle so that way I can smooth the hair down and kind of see what direction I'm going as far as the hair in the front. And yeah, this took me forever to pluck, guys. So disclaimer, if you're a beginner, you don't know how to pluck wigs, get a professional to do this because this will take you the bulk of the work. So I'm gonna pluck this, and then when I'm done, I'm just gonna go in with some bleach and some developer. I'm gonna go ahead and bleach the knot. So this is what we're working with now, and you guys already saw how it looked before. So I went ahead and did the other side off camera just because I didn't want this video to be long. And this is what we're working with now. It looks a lot better. Still super full, but that's okay. So this is all the hair that I pulled out. Look at this. This is a lot of hair, guys. So I'm just going in with the 30 volume and some Schwarzkopf developer and bleach. And I'm just going ahead and bleaching the knots. This is not even Schwarzkopf. This is actually Wella developer, but it's Schwarzkopf lightener. So I just want to disclaim that because I know somebody's probably going to call me out that does hair. I messed up. I mess up sometimes. It happens. It's okay. So I'm going to link everything that I use down in the description box below. But also I put this bleach on this unit. I let it sit for about 45 minutes, and then I did rinse it off, and then I let it dry inside of the dryer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the bleach, and I'll come back when I'm done this next part. So the unit is now all bleached out, so I'm just going in with a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in my sister's shade. And I'm just applying the foundation all against the lace. Now you guys can see up close, I'll show you again what I'm talking about, but literally there's no parting space on the sides. It's only parting space in the very middle. And in order to pull this up, you wanna make sure that you can't see these little tabs, which they're right connected to the lace. So there's no way for me to pull this up without you seeing those. So I opted to go for a down look. So here I'm just placing the wig on my sister's head. I am gonna go in and adjust the straps in the back because she has a really small peanut head like I do, and she wears a 21 size circumference cap. So I believe this was like a 22, which is average. So we're just a little bit below average, guys. So I just wanted to make sure this is nice and snug because we are gonna do this glueless. My sister literally never wears wigs. I just asked her to come model for me just because I know you guys are probably like, okay, use Aaliyah, can't do anybody else. So I just wanted to switch it up and also introduce her on my channel. So here I am, I'm just applying the lace. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the lace, and then I'm going to just make sure everything's fitting nice and snug. And then I'm just gonna go back in and decide where I'm gonna style this. Now, because the parting space was really small, I could only do a middle part. So I kind of was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna play around with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and just do like a free part so that way she can move it however she wants. And yeah, so here I am, I'm just pulling out some baby hairs. I'm gonna have her hold these. I'm just gonna mold them down with a little bit of Influence foam wrap. And I'm gonna let that sit with a scarf for about 5 to 10 minutes. While that's sitting with the scarf, I'm just gonna go ahead and start moisturizing her curls, adding just a little bit of the Kaleidoscope leave-in and just a tiny bit of conditioner just to bring the curls back and see how the true curl pattern will look when it's wet. And then I will go ahead and just blow dry that part that's wrapped in the scarf so that way she doesn't have to sit in the dryer because we're just trying to do this quickly and we have things to do today. So I'm just throwing the scarf on. Like I said, while this is on, I'm just gonna go ahead and start saturating the curls. And what I will do is turn her around and part down the middle of her head so you can see what I'm talking about. It does look like a scalp. The only thing is because it's not 100% lace, it's only lace in the front and then like a material in the middle. You can't bleach the knots because sometimes it'll make the material look a different color or it won't take at all. So it did blend, but that's just a disclaimer if you're new to these type of wigs. That's just something you need to know. So I'm just showing you guys how it looks when you part it. As you can see, it looks super realistic. So yeah, we're just gonna go in and start moisturizing these curls, and then we'll come back at the next part. So now I'm just blow drying her cap, and I do apologize for the noise in the background. It's literally 7 o'clock at night, and I'm not exactly sure why the hell there's an ice cream truck in my neighborhood right now because it's almost dark out, but whatever. To each his own, get your braid ice cream, man. But anyway, I'm just going ahead and removing this, and then I'm just gonna cut her baby hairs and start to mold them with the foam wrap, but everything is laying the way I want it to. The lace does look a tiny bit orange. It did tint a little more on the orange side, but that's okay because I'm just gonna go in with some foundation to correct that, and also go in with a little bit of like hair fiber just to blend it. So there's ways that you can finesse this if it does come out like this. Don't paint it, guys. There's like a million ways that you can fix this. You can use mascara, you can use a little bit of hair color, semi-permanent, demi-permanent, or rinse, whatever you choose to do. There's several ways to blend this. So don't focus on that right now. Just focus on what I'm doing as far as the baby hairs. And like I said, this is completely glueless. My sister does never wear wigs, so I did not want to put glue in her hair because we're not trying to do that today. So yeah, this is how it looks, and I'm just gonna go in and start blending her part out just a little bit more. And then once I'm done, I will show you guys how the curls look. And yeah, I think at this point I had already blended the front. I cannot remember, to be completely honest with you guys, but I just wanted to part this down just so you guys can see how the back looks a little bit more. And I'm just gonna have my sister turn around and flex for you guys. So I will link Wigsgal's information down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.